This Fortnite logger has every rare emote and also every item shop emote in the game. Just to clarify, this is a screen recording that he sent me and I'm gonna react over it. If you do enjoy it, make sure you drop a like on this video, subscribe if you're new, and let's get straight into it. Oh, and make sure you comment down below which emotes you have or which ones you want to come back. So he's got Lil Octane. This one's getting rare but should be returning soon. The Booger Dance, of course. Headbanger from Travis Scott. I don't think this emote is ever going to come back to the game, especially after they removed Out West. That shouldn't return as well. Crazy Boy, which currently hasn't been out in over 400 days, and it was only in the shop 4 times as well. So it is a pretty rare emote. In fact, this is the rarest icon series emote in the game right now. Fishing, one of my favorite icon series. Keep It Mellow from the Showtime challenges. Under, this one's kind of getting rare now, as I mentioned in my previous video. Widow's Pirouette, which hasn't been out in over 900 days. And then of course all of the Star Wars emotes, but these might be returning in December with the Boba Fett skin. Obviously not Jedi Training, as that was from challenges, but the other ones might come back. Booby Trapped from the challenges. This is honestly a pretty good emote. I do like it. Now we have Crackdown. Obviously this one should be returning around Christmas time. Cyberdyne Salute. This hasn't been out in over 240 days now, so it's kind of getting rare. Freestylin from the Twitch Prime exclusive pack 2. This one should never return, I guess. Fresh, one of the most classic iconic emotes in the game. This hasn't been out in over 1000 days and may never return. Such a satisfying emo, and the music is really good as well. Llama Kadabra, this one hasn't been out in around a year, but it could return towards Christmas time, as it did release last December. Great emote though, in my opinion. I do like it a lot. Ride Along, another Christmas emote. This one's traversal and has really good music. The Christmas emotes are some of the best in the game, so it's gonna be nice to see them return. Vivacious, another rare emote. This hasn't been out in over 720 days now. Very catchy emote, very clean, and this one is 800 V-Bucks. It's not been updated though, so it might not return for a while. Balletic, this one's actually getting rare now. It's not been out in over 215 days. Pretty underrated, to be honest. Then we have Around the Clock, a very rare Christmas emote. However, this was updated and it should be returning this Christmas, but I guess we're gonna see. Bombastic, one of my favorite emotes in the game. I love the music for this one. It's so clean. And the dance as well is just so simple. It was updated, so it could return at any time. Bobbin, this one's starting to get pretty rare again. Buckle Up, this is so underrated. I like this a lot. Busy, another emote which is getting pretty rare again. Very simple emote, nothing much going on with it. Capoeira, another rare emote which hasn't been out in over 630 days. Again, this was updated, so it can come back at any time. Pretty clean emote as well. Cartwheeling, again, another really rare emote. This one's traversal. However, it's not been updated. In fact, it's one of the only emotes which isn't updated in the game. But just like Sugar Rush, it can return. Now we have Chicken, another really rare emote. This hasn't been out in almost 700 days. They should have brought it back when the chickens came to the game, but obviously they didn't. Now we have Crazy Feet, again, another rare emote. You guys already know. This hasn't been out for over 730 days, and it was only in the shop 5 times. So yeah, this is a pretty rare emote, and actually a really good one as well. Then we have the rarest Chapter 2 emote currently, which is Disc Spinner. You know what I've noticed while recording these videos? There's actually so many rare emotes in the game. I think it would be cool if we saw them return a bit more, but Disc Spinner was updated and it is a nice emote. They got Dream Feet, Extraterrestrial, these are regular emotes now. Fanciful, however, is a very rare traversal one. Again, it was updated, so we might see it return soon. I think it would have been good if they brought it out with one of the fashion collabs, because it kind of looks like a catwalk emote in my opinion, but who knows when it's gonna return. Now we have Fandangle. This was last seen over 640 days ago, and if you play Party Royale, you'll know it's a bit of a meme emote. Flapper as well. This was last seen almost 800 days ago. This is actually a pretty OG emote from Chapter 1. It was updated, so it might return soon. Flippin' Sexy. I'm sure some of you guys remember this used to come to the item shop all the time. Flux as well, another rare emote which hasn't been out in over 600 days. This one wasn't updated, but I'm sure Epic haven't forgot about it. Poppity, an Easter emote. Hoonany, a pretty OG emote as well. This one is from the movie Dumb and Dumber, so therefore I'm not sure if it will ever return. But who knows, it might come back. Glyphic, now everybody's been thinking this is going to return soon. A lot of people thought it was going to return with the mummy skin, which would have been good. But then they added the pyramid POI, and it still hasn't came back right now. But I think Glyphic might be the next rare emote we see come back. Introducing a PlayStation exclusive, one of my favorite emotes in the game. I really like the music for it. Hot Marot, the free emote from Season 6. Jitterbug from Season X. I'm sure you guys have all heard about this one recently. The demand for this emote has skyrocketed. So many people want it to return. Let me know in the comments if you do as well. Keyed Up, Kiss Kiss from Valentine's, Laid Back Shuffle, Lazy Shuffle. This one is a rare emote. In fact, the Dusk NPC actually does this emote in-game. It could be a little hint that it's returning soon, or it could mean nothing, but it was updated as well. Lavish, which is one of the rarest item shop emotes in the game. Such a fire emote, and I know a lot of people want this one to come back. Llama Conga, which came back with the unvaulted a year or more item shop, but it's actually starting to get rare again. It's not been out in over 200 days. Moon Bounce, and if you have this emote, your locker must be insane. I hardly see anybody that has this emote. It's very rare. On the Hook, this hasn't been out in over 200 days again. And then Pick It Up again, another very rare emote. This one's traversal, and it's probably one of my favorite emotes in the game. I love the music for it. Praise the Tomato, this one was updated like months ago. I don't know why it's not returned yet. I thought it was going to come out with the food skin pack they made, but it surprisingly didn't. Rambunctious, which hasn't been out in over 1,100 days, making it the longest item shop emote to not return. And the thing is, nobody knows if it ever will return. Raw, which recently hit 800 days not in the item shop, making it a very rare emote. I'm surprised they didn't bring this emote with the dinosaur locker bundle. Maybe it will become a 1,000 day emote. Sprinkler, which hasn't been out in over 600 days as well now. This should have came back for the summer event. I think it's a really good summertime emote. The music as well, low key, this is underrated. Snow Day, another Christmas emote. I don't see many people with this, but it's most likely gonna return at Christmas anyway, and I think it's a good emote. I do like it. Slap Happy, another rare emote which hasn't been out in almost 400 days. I really like it. And then we have Square Up, a PlayStation exclusive. There is only this one and Introducing, which are the PlayStation ones. But maybe they'll do an Xbox one or maybe a Switch one in the future. Who knows? Step It Up, another emote which was updated but still hasn't returned. Tai Chi, this one might return in February because that's when it last came out. Tidy, the Snoop Dogg emote. This one hasn't been out in over 1,000 days as well, and it may never return. Tuss, and I really like this emote. It's grown on me a lot. It's just simple and clean, but it could have been a 200 V-Buck emote. Unification from the skin pack. Very sneaky, but to be honest, I'm very surprised that this one hasn't came back. It was updated a while ago, and with the Imposters game mode coming out, this emote was fit for purpose. Well-rounded, and a lot of people don't know this one is honestly rare now. Although it came out in Chapter 2, it's not been out in over 400 days. Breezy, again, another emote which was updated but still hasn't returned. Then we have Go Home and Welcome. These were from the event and they will never come back. Although the skins were limited time, I'm not sure this emote was, so if there's ever a World Cup 2, we might see it return. However, that might never happen. Out with the old, this one should never return as well, so if you have this, you have a rare emote. Punched Up, this is pretty rare as well. Zombie Shambles, which didn't return this Halloween, meaning it's gonna become a very rare emote. So he's only missing the floss and the worm. This locker is honestly crazy. Thank you all for watching. Make sure you subscribed, and I'll see you in the next one.